Welcome, everybody, to the newest edition of Queen's Court. We're back again. Where we watch Monday Night Raw from 1993 to today. And we're talking about November of 94 leading up to probably an eventful Survivor Series. But first, I'm the Tribal Queen. Alongside me, as always, we got Mike Duplessis and Husky Rhodes. And how are we all doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Good, quick 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Really
Short and sweet.
on screen.
God, it is such a vast difference between 3 episodes and 5. Ugh.
That's a lot.
That pained me because I had to do it twice.
Yeah.
Because I lost my notes last time.
And
So
I
I had to
mean, they're
redo
short
it.
episodes, but like, imagine if we had to do that with like Raw now.
Dude, there's
I
no
couldn't do
way. We'd have to do. We would basically just turn into just a weekly Raw review show at that point. But yeah, all right.
So we got the tag match: Bret Hart and British Bulldog versus Owen Hart and Jim Neidhart.
And they just
Crazy.
immediately go to Pound Town.
Yes.
Yeah, this match went fucking nuts, dude.
Mhm.
And as Owen and Anvil are coming to the ring, Jerry Lawler states that he is going to have the 1, 2, 3 kid on King's Court. I don't know, was it this week or the next week?
Oh, it was. I feel like it was that week.
No, it's next week because this week's Owen and British Bulldog.
On King's
No,
Court?
that was this. It was this
Oh
week.
no, it was this week because he's
Yeah.
got. Yeah, because Backlund shows up.
Because
Right,
he cut the
yeah.
promo, and yeah,
All right. Yeah.
And-
But this match though was fire.
it was.
Dude, immediate as soon as Brett and Bulldog or wait, they came out first, right? Brett and Bulldog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because Owen and Anvil are like not even through the ropes, and they're just
Okay,
like, "Fuck
attack."
this." Fink didn't even have time to get out of the ring. He's just like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. No, they. Yeah, it was a fucking a beat up
Fucking
fest.
Dude, fucking
But I-
Bulldog gave Owen the Spike Dudley treatment.
Yeah.
Did
Threw
they
him into
even
the front
ring the
row?
bell?
I don't
I
know if
was
the
just- I
bell
don't
rang.
think they rang it.
I think yeah, they did. The bell did ring the minute they attacked them. The bell.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
it got drowned out.
Yeah. So it
Oh yeah,
immediately.
it got drowned out because like Vince and Jerry are like, "What the fuck's happening?"
Going crazy as the crowd's going batshit, and then Owen goes flying. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, in '94,
Yeah.
you just stage diving people, like that's crazy. Like such a sick match, and then it was just like this match was long as hell, but like I was invested.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. It wasn't like, is this still going on?
Yeah. It was the first time where I felt like, okay, the main event being the first match is okay in my book.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the one time so far that they've done it correctly and been like, okay, we're going to put out a banger that's technically going to be your main event match,
Mhm.
but we're going to deliver on something here.
Yeah. Fucking British Bulldog was out here looking like a goddamn brick wall.
Man,
I don't understand.
that guy's like, I can't believe how strong he is.
Dude, Davey Boy Smith was a fucking freak of nature.
Man.
He has
Coked up
that,
and steroided out, like is fucking.
he's got that Scott Steiner fucking thing
Yeah.
about him where he's just like, I can easily pick you up and throw you around and make it look easy. And he did a lot. Like, except Davey's not doing any fucking Frankensteiners.
Yeah.
No, he is a stationary man.
Yeah.
He is the immovable object, if you will. They keep
Yeah.
bringing up George Foreman because
Yeah.
George Foreman had just won the world heavyweight title at 45.
And then they brought up Bob.
Yeah, they keep bringing up Bob Backlund because of the whole thing with Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he talks about Bret's family, Bret's parents. Fucking Jerry Lawler's heat with Bret Hart's parents is fucking
The fuck did
awesome.
Stu Hart do to you, Jerry? Like, what did Helen do to you? First of all, let me ask that. Fuck Stu. Stu probably stretched you back in the fucking 70s. But what did poor Helen Hart do to you, man?
Leave the woman out of this.
Fucking leave her alone, you pervert.
Hey, he hasn't got to his perverted side yet. We haven't hit 97.
But dude, it's deep seated.
It is.
Just, with hindsight, because we know.
Yeah. He's a horrible human being.
Fucking dirtbag bastard.
I did not realize that this match with him, Bob and Backlund at Survivor Series was their first submission match ever. Like,
that's the first submission match in WWE.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, they talk about it over and over again. Like, this is the first like submission match in WWF history.
See, I thought it was the first one where like the championship was defended.
No, it's like their first submission match ever.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
wow.
You don't hear about a first happening in the 90s.
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought that was a little like, okay.
It's like if you did hear about a first in the 90s, it probably didn't stick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, except for like Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell, I think, is the only other one.
Yeah.
That's like, we can keep this thing going.
After that match, who won that match? I didn't write that down.
Solid match. I believe it was, Bret taps out Neidhart with a sharpshooter.
Okay. And then you get the first Survivor Series report.
Oh, yeah, with Todd.
What that fucking shirt.
So we had the casket match with Undertaker and Yoko, and the guest referee is Chuck Norris.
Yeah. That's the first thing announced for Survivor Series. And that's going to go, it goes hard as fuck.
Random.
Walker, Texas Ranger was popping in 90.
Yeah, it's not that random because Walker was fucking everywhere.
I think it was the biggest thing on like USA at the time or some shit. Like it was.
Yeah, and a lot of wrestlers were like making guest appearances on the show. Like Savage was on the show, Bret was on the show, a few WCW guys were on the show. Like it was the one show where like there was crossover actually between the companies.
Yeah, there was a lot. He did a lot of shit. Like Norris was a fan. Like he was deep in it.
Yeah. He would go to like world class shows in the 80s.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He would like whenever he was not doing some sort of martial arts tournament, he's at the Sportatorium watching world class in the 70s.
Yeah. So
post fighting Bruce Lee in that fucking movie, he's watching the Von Erichs and the Freebirds. Like, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Let me get Bam Bam Bigelow with the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase against Tyrone Knox.
Yeah, this was an ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
The camera at one point zooms in on a sign that says Vince for Senate. I was like,
Whoa.
In hindsight, especially with the news that came out today, that shit's funny.
I was going to say, just with the documentary out alone, seeing a fucking sign that says Vince for Senate is crazy.
Yeah.
If you guys want a shock moment, go watch it. Go watch it. It's fucked up. Basically, the whole time that Bam Bam is just beating the shit out of this guy, they're talking about Chuck Norris being the special guest. What do they call it? Troubleshooting referee during Yoko Undertaker match.
Yeah. They're not giving a fuck about that ass cooking.
No, they don't care. They're like, we knew this was going to happen. We've seen this on another Raw before. I think Tyrone Knox already went with Bam Bam earlier in our viewing.
Actually, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that ass whooping, we get the news. Well,
the heartbreaking news.
The official end of an era, as Vince McMahon states that Randy Savage and WWF could not come up with an agreement, and he has parted ways. Basically, this is basically a surreal moment. Vince did appear shook when giving the message. It says here on this this site here, was it no free shout outs, but plug of doom or blog of doom here, according to them. The two were reportedly very close. Bruce Pritchard had a story firsthand how they got the news that Savage was leaving that day. He was sitting in a town car with Pat Patterson and Shane McMahon waiting for Vince when Vince told them that Savage was now proud property of WCW.
Yeah.
Whew. And then shortly after this, you see on WCW Saturday night in full. And the thing is, when Savage left, he took Slim Jim with him.
Yeah.
Because they didn't sign with Vince. They signed with him.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever he goes, that's where the sponsorship goes.
Yeah. Ted said that was the biggest part about signing him was, hey, that's Slim Jim money.
Slim Jim.
Them Slim Jim
Ted.
advertisements, I guess, were like worth millions of dollars.
Oh,
yeah.
Slim Jim was throwing money. So good for him on catching that bag.
Yeah.
And now we have King's Court with the 1, 2, 3 kid. Gang, what do we feel about this segment?
This was a hot mess.
What the fuck?
Bob just had to insert himself into this shit too.
Well, duh. Bob's a wacko.
Fucking Bob.
Basically, the kid, he's saying fucking Bob Backlund's gonna fucking eat you for lunch, and the kid was like, nah, he's not gonna put that cross-faced chicken wing on him. And then this fucking creepy fucking pervert crawls over the fucking rope, sneaks in, tries to get the kid in the chicken wing. Kid says nay, knocks his ass out. And did oh, never mind. I was gonna say I thought Bret Hart showed up, but no, that's for another thing that's gonna piss us off.
Well, I thought he did come out. And then Jim and because I put Jim and Owen came out too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bret comes to get in the
Bret comes to back up the kid.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden Jim and Owen show up to it was awkward. It was an awkward King's Court.
Yeah.
They're giving away family secrets to Bob Backlund for his match against Bret.
Yeah. And then we get
let's see. Then we get a hype video for Bob Holly and Jerry Lawler having a match.
Goddamn Bob. That was
like when? Because it wasn't on the next 2 episodes.
No. I think it was
it was on Action Zone. It was on a show that we don't watch.
It wasn't on Raw. It was on Action Zone, which was
on one of the Sunday shows that
it was a very short-lived failed show.
I was going to say I never heard of Action Zone until then.
I legit Action Zone is not even on Peacock. That's how short-lived and failed that show was.
Dude, neither is Shotgun Saturday Night, and that legit bums me out.
Yeah. And Shotgun Saturday Shotgun Saturday Night had some wild shows.
Dude, there was one episode of Shotgun Saturday Night where Fake Diesel was wrestling Mark Marrow. And he hits the cane clothesline.
Yeah.
When has Kevin Nash ever gone off the top rope?
Oh, God. Shotgun, that's when they were still doing it like in public places. Yeah, you don't know about Shotgun Saturday Night. That's where they would put the ring in like random public places, like New York subway stations.
Bar.
Yeah, bars, the New York subway station. Like it was wild. How they didn't get sued is crazy.
They did it Saturday nights at like midnight.
Yeah, in random areas around New York City.
It was in like the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
The couple of them are on YouTube. Go watch them.
They're very entertaining.
They're as dumb as you think it would be.
But
so confusing.
We get Doink versus territory legend Pat Tanaka.
Speaking of Pat Tanaka, Have either of you two seen the clip from Busted Open about Bully Ray, Tommy Dreamer, and them praising Stephanie McCour on her debut?
Yes.
And Bubba was like, you could tell a lot about a wrestler from the lockup and the back bump. Tommy, do you know who Stephanie's back bump reminds me of? And they both went, Pat Tanaka.
He was a territory legend in the 80s and late 70s in Memphis. Was trained by the Jarretts.
And one half of an ECW original tag team in Bad Breed.
Yeah.
Him and Paul Diamond.
Yeah, he's a god in the late 80s, early 90s days. And then he becomes a jobber for both WWF and WCW.
Yeah, this is the tail end of his Fed run.
Yeah. And then he jumps to WCW.
Cup of coffee there, and then becomes like the first ECW tag champion or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that weird, with Bad Breed.
Yeah, him and Paul Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Pat Tanaka's throwing some like martial arts poses at Doink and then eats a fucking atomic drop for his trouble. Like Pat's just looking like a smacked ass out here. Like
what a fucking main event.
This is very telling of the era that we are in, folks. The main event of the show is a territory legend who's on like the twilight of his like big time run against a fucking clown with 3 mini clowns who spend the entire time fucking around with the heel color commentator.
God damn, I love this. That might be my most entertaining thing going in the Survivor Series is fucking Clowns Are Us.
Clowns Are Us.
Fucking love these fucking little people.
Wait, is that the actual name?
Yeah, that's their team name for Survivor Series. Is Clown. Dude, all right, Husky.
I thought you were just.
Are you not paying attention to what they say?
I think we said that the last time we recorded.
Oh yeah, we did when we ran down the fucking car.
Yeah, like, are you not paying attention?
Look, man, it's been a long few weeks since I've watched.
Yeah.
I forgot about the October episodes. I'm sorry.
It was that kick to the head at the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It was the shout out to Misery Signals. That was the heel to the face that I took at Furnace Fest during their last US.
Blame that.
But they've even said it in the 3 episodes in November. Clowns Are Us multiple times.
They did. It's been a very hectic couple of days.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
I know you are.
But it's the royal family versus Clowns Are Us. They had to get Survivor Series teams' names. It's not.
I know they did.
Wild.
Goddamn Clowns Are Us.
It's not even the worst names.
I know.
The names of the other clowns, like Pink and
Dink, Wink, and Pink.
Yeah. All right.
Fucking ridiculous. I mean, then you get sleazy, queasy, and cheesy or whatever in the shit.
Yeah, sleazy, queasy, and cheesy.
Christ,
the second episode, Bree, go the fuck off.
Well, first, before we get there, my friend, next week we have a debut of the Portuguese man of war, Aldo Montoya, aka Jobber PJ Walker, with a jockstrap on his head.
Fucking love Aldo Montoya.
And I love how he told Ted off.
Dude, the story behind Aldo Montoya. Originally, when they pitched this gimmick to PJ Walker, they said, "We want you to be a soccer player." And he goes, "I don't know how to play soccer." So they did this to him. He could have lied and just said, "Yeah, man, that's cool.
I'll learn how to play it."
Do you know how great a fucking feud between a soccer player, Adolia Montoya, versus Knuckleball Schwartz would have been?
Oh,
the baseball player? You know how great that feud would have gone?
Oh my god. Yeah. I
That
kind
feud
of
would
need
have
it.
been fire.
I kind of need it really bad. And then before the very very end of the episode, it says we go to a split screen with Bret,
Oh yeah, I forgot about this bullshit.
basically talking about if he's going to be in there with the kid or whatever, or in the kid's corner or what have you, blah blah blah. And then it just ends with a clip of Neidhart getting stretched.
Yeah.
So now we go to episode 2.
And yeah, this pissed us all off.
Mm-hmm. And when I first originally started this episode, I didn't see the little like warning before it started. So when it starts out with 1, 2, 3 kid in Bob Backlund's chicken wing thing, I put down in my notes, what the fuck is this shit? I wanted to watch this match. That was like the one match I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And you got to the fucking end.
I legit forgot this happened until you brought it up to it.
Yeah, so
they lied and said it was production issues because it's fucking Bob Backlund.
Bob Backlund had to have botched something in the match and said, "Don't you want that shit fucking air? Fuck you! Don't let that shit fucking air.
I'll put all of you in the chicken wing.
I'll stretch you out, motherfucker." Just, ugh. Yeah, so we don't get to see 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Bob Backlund. God damn it! But Ted DiBiase is on color commentary tonight because I think Jerry's in a match with Bob Holly. And Ted doesn't wrestle anymore. So it starts out, we see Backlund have Kid in the crossface chicken wing after the bell, just stretching the shit out of him. And then Bret finally comes out and releases, and then finally Backlund gets out of the hold.
And then he tried to put Bret in it for a second, but couldn't do it.
He tried to.
Mm-mm.
But the first actual match that we get is Mabel versus Blue Phantom.
Yeah.
Oh wait, before that, I was going to ask you guys about this. They had a commercial for the new generation, and I feel like this old lady. I don't know if I'm wrong. I swear to God, I thought she said an old lady can get head. I'm not kidding. I thought that's what she said.
I now have to rewatch that because I don't take notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch
on the commercials.
An old lady can get head.
That's what I thought I heard.
That's
on 1994 cable. Ain't no way.
I swear to God.
Can we honestly clip this? Because that's fucking great. I want to clip this whole thing because I'm 99% sure that did not get said, but goddamn.
Yeah, I was not expecting to hear that phrase come out of your mouth. I was not expecting that. Okay, so after some old lady's being a pervert, now we get Mabel versus Blue Phantom.
Somebody who likes going older. What do you think?
Goddamn.
What was that?
What was that?
That was my kid.
Oh shit.
We can't see her. All we heard was a little voice. That was wild.
It's like the one time we're doing this at night and then I hear a small child's voice in a dark room and that's fucking horrifying. I'm the only because I'm the only one at the house right now. So I'm like,
well, it is close to Halloween.
Yeah, no shit.
Savannah's haunted, so like
So this guy's supposed to be the Black Phantom, but Vince calls him Blue. Now he's just Blue Phantom now. Wait, is this Gangrel?
I think it was still Gangrel. He got his ass beat by fucking Mabel, the guy that injures people.
Big Daddy V took Gangrel out. This was a 2-minute match.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a Survivor Series. My God, I can't talk or walk.
Todd Pettingill's back with the Survivor Series report. Vince is plugging the Survivor Series magazine. It's got Taker on the cover and shit. Then we get Gary Sabah versus Double J.
Another fucking asshole.
The Italian Stallion is back on job duty.
I love the Italian Stallion. But
dude. Oh boy. They talk about Sonny Bono.
Hold up. Did you find the commercial?
I did.
Oh, that's what that was. That's what that was. I was like, oh shit.
That was quick.
Damn. All right. So we're gonna watch that when we get done recording. we'll report back.
Yeah. So yeah, the Italian Stallion, a guy who was a great worker in the 80s, getting his ass beat in 94 by Jeff Jarrett.
He must have did something wrong to his daddy or something, because Jeff went in on him. Vince plugs that Jeff Jarrett and Rikishi are going to be wrestling on Action Zone. That's fun. And then Vince brings up Jeff Jarrett's Ain't I Great album at the end here, and DiBiase says they've all sold out. Mainly Ted has bought them all. Because no one's heard this. Ted bought them and just keeps them in a lockbox somewhere.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to hear that shit.
I wish he would have came out with an album, because I feel like that would have been entertaining and just a weird collectible to have.
Dude, you'll actually hear, Bree, spoilers, you're actually going to hear Jeff Jarrett sing.
Coming up here in 95.
And next year, you're going to hear Jeff Jarrett sing.
That feud is great.
Yes. And it is with somebody that currently, I think, still does some. Oh, no, he got fired. Never mind.
Yeah, no. He just does podcasting and shit now.
Oh, but
and then after that, we get a horrible IRS promo.
Yeah, I plus 10 the shit out of that.
Yeah, he pulls someone. He thinks somebody like evades their taxes, and he pulls a motherfucking casket out the ground. Because of it, it was awkward. And it becomes a running thing for this week and next week.
Because isn't he like feuding with Taker?
Yeah.
It's the Survivor Series thing because Taker's on Luger's team and he's going against. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the whole faction feuds with Taker, pretty much the whole lifeline of the faction.
Right.
They can't get rid of that feud.
Oh shit! But then we get King's Court with Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. So, Owen tells Backlund that unlike Arnold Scotland, he will never throw in the towel. Owen. Oh, my sweet summer child.
Owen.
Basically, he's back and forth between Owen and Bulldog. Like, I'm not throwing in the towel. You're throwing in the towel. Meh. After this, we're going to do a lot of cocaine and prank people. But boo. We're gonna prank Jim Cornette.
Oh, yeah.
He would tell story. He told us one story. He's like, Owen Hart would like when you're doing like promos, like backstage promos. He's like, Owen would stand behind the camera with a squirt bottle and aim it at your crotch and make it look like you were slowly pissing your pants while you're doing a promo. He would do shit like that all the time.
Phenomenal.
What an asshole.
But yeah, I love Owen and British Bulldog. Something about the hearts on the mic that I just can't.
Yeah, I tried to watch this thing twice. I couldn't. It just sounded like two Charlie Brown teachers fucking. Wah, 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 wah. One sounded vaguely British. Wah, 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 wah.
And
It's
then
like,
we get the main event, Adoya.
yeah, for Sunday Night Slam, if you can find any of these matches, Owen Hart versus the Bulldog and Smoking Guns versus Heavenly Bodies. That fucking tag match probably whips ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would assume that match
Yeah.
goes hard.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. But speaking of knuckleball shorts, we get our main event of episode 2. We get the Portuguese Man of War, Aldo Montoya versus the Brooklyn Brawler, aka knuckleball shorts.
AKA Kimchi, AKA. God damn, that man had a lot of fucking names and a lot of jobs.
Brother had more gimmicks than Brutus Beefcake. And that dude had
Steve Lombardi's a god.
Steve Lombardi's the greatest enhancement talent of all time.
Yeah.
Mama, how do you spell
A high-flying Just Incredible is fucking wild, by the way, Justin.
Yeah, dude, like, because I'm so used to seeing Just Incredible
fight.
Yeah, just like dress like the Sandman and just whip ass. Like, I'm used to seeing that, but seeing him doing any sort of like high flying stuff, I'm like, it feels unnatural because I know what you turn into. It's like you're not fully evolved yet.
Yeah, very strange.
It was crazy.
Look, quick match.
Yeah, it was only a couple minutes, but overall, it was a pretty decent showcase for the dude.
Yeah, Steve does what his job is, and that's make guys look good.
Mm-hmm.
So, final show 3.
Oh yeah, let me get my.
This one started out with an ass whooping too.
Yeah, it did. We get Jim Cornette and Vince on commentary, and then Razor Ramon and Diesel.
Well, it didn't. That didn't happen right away.
But he gets jumped.
Razor gets jumped trying to start the match.
No.
By the whole heel fucking Survivor Series team.
Yeah, the whole Teamsters team jumped Scott Hall at the end.
When I talked about horrible Survivor Series team names, you named them off of a code name for the Mafia, the Teamsters.
That's just the truckers that worked with the Mafia.
But still, my God, what a name! Especially in '94 when the Mafia was like in the news a lot in '94 because of stuff with the trucks.
People were still actively looking for Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah. So, what a name to choose in '94.
Yeah, I know, right? My grandfather, who was still alive, was a Teamster. And he was like, ooh, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah. How they did not get a phone call to like, hey, stop this shit now.
Like, hey, yo. Not good. Yeah. We return from break, and you see Cornette just laughing his fat ass off in that mustard yellow jacket, looking like a dickhead. Smug little prick. And then we get Tatanka with Ted DiBiase against Who's Better Than Canyon? Like, crazy to see this young Chris Canyon.
Him in short trunks weirds me the fuck out.
He needs the long boys.
Yeah.
He needs long boys on. It's sacrilege otherwise. Like, I understand you were very young in your career. Rest in peace, Chris. But brother, go back in time and give me some long boys. That's all I need. Long tights. Cover the knees. Cover the knees. If you don't cover the knees, you're just practically naked. And I don't like it. Cover the knees.
This is probably the first Tatanka match, though, that I didn't really give a shit that he was on my screen.
Once he turned heel, you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you're not a nice guy anymore.
The funny thing is, I prefer and love this hard-hitting, mean, brutal Tatanka.
I love the in-ring work of heel Tatanka. It's fucking awesome.
Hey, Husky, do you know who Chris was tag teaming with on the Independents at this time?
Oh.
Billy Kidman.
Oh, no shit.
They got into business together and they were working ECWA.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to I know that you're hound on fucking YouTube. If you find any of that shit, let me see it because I need to see young Billy Kidman.
Yeah.
Before he became William Adult Man.
Yeah.
I
was talking about this with my friend, Reckless Youth, friend of the channel too, because he loves our stuff.
Youth.
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day.
Hell yeah.
And then
Reckless Youth, if you ever want to come on, holler at us. We'll hang out.
Oh no, I'm gonna get him on a show here. One of the channels.
Yeah, we'll hang out.
I already told him. Yeah, that was it was an ass whipping. Tatanka kicked his ass.
Yeah.
And Vince brought up that Ted DiBiase tried to buy Aldo Montoya, apparently, but it didn't happen. That must have been a Superstars thing that we didn't watch.
It was on Superstars. It was during an interview. He came up to him, was like, "Hey, you did well in your first match. Do you want to wing up?" And he tried to hand him some money, and he pushed the hand away. He's like, "Nah."
I'm not gonna do the Portuguese accent, but he's like, "No way," and just move the hand out of the way. Yeah. This again, to quote Blog of Doom for the thoughts on this match. It says, a long squash match win for Tatanka, who is failing to get over as a heel, that in this feud against Luger. It's like, ugh. He ain't wrong.
Yeah. He doesn't last long with the company after this.
I was gonna say it's probably about
another year?
Yeah. So it's about a year.
Then we get babyface Adam Bomb
against the featured Joey Abs.
Is that who the fuck that is?
That is Joey Abs from the Mean Street Posse.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to the Mean Street Posse shit.
Bree, have you ever heard of the Mean Street Posse?
Not until now.
Okay. We'll spoil a little bit of the Attitude Era real quick. Mean Street Posse was a faction headed by Shane McMahon and his 3 high school friends, Rodney, Joey Abs, and Pete Gas.
And they would come out in sweater vests and slacks and really nice shoes, and they were the mean kids of Greenwich, Connecticut. They were these preppy boys. Yeah. It was fucking amazing.
Okay. Think of any 90s college movie based in like an Ivy League school.
In the Bully?
The frat boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were the Mean Street Posse. It was a bunch of fucking rich kids that are like have millionaire parents that think they're fucking badass. They were just comedy dorks. It was funny as shit. They had a long run too, which is fucking weird.
From like 98 to like 2000, 2001, where they were just Shane's backup anytime he got in a feud on screen. And they would just beat up people. And they would have.
It should have lasted in theory maybe 3 months. It was like 4 years.
It's really good.
They got over. It was crazy.
All 3 of them had great hardcore championship runs too.
They really did. They really did.
It was unnecessary.
So good.
They would invade Shane would do these Greenwich street fights where the Mean Street Posse would just interfere.
Yeah. Basically, it was just kind of a regular hardcore match, but these 3 bubbling dumbasses come down and usually take a really violent chair shot to the head. It's usually by somebody way bigger than them too. Like I think fucking Pete Gas got killed by JBL one night with a chair shot.
All 3 of them got vicious chair shots from Kane that were not protected. and it was not like, yeah. I was like, oh, Kane killed these kids. Okay.
Kane was literally out for blood with these kids. I don't know if they pissed him off backstage or what.
Yeah.
But anytime Glenn had a chair and one of those three little fuckers was running around, it's just like, now you must die.
Like you saw indents in the chair. It was
I'm playing human whack-a-mole with fucking Shane McMahon's boys. But before Joey Abs is getting killed by future Hall of Famers,
I did not realize that was him.
Yeah.
You get killed
Joey
by Adam Bomb.
Gets killed by Adam Bomb. Just gets his fucking shit rocked. And during the match, it was announced that there is a new WWF Women's Champion in Bull Nakano who beat Alundra Blaze in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah. Yeah. They had done some live events there in Japan at the Tokyo Dome. And it was just like, they do great things with the WWF Women's Championship, but never on WWF television.
They never fucking promote any of this shit. Like, it's crazy.
No sense.
Wasn't it the last episode they had Alundra on for like literally a minute?
Yeah.
At the end of the show, like for literally maybe a minute.
Yeah.
Not even like talking about it.
Mike will love this reference. History has a strange way of repeating itself, huh?
Facts. Yes, I do.
Because look at what they're doing with women's wrestling nowadays.
God, did you really just quote my brother? R.I.P. Pat Stay. That's all I'm going to say.
R.I.P. Pat Stay. But yeah, that was a Holohan one, though.
Yeah, Holohan.
But
he said it against Pat, so I was like,
yeah. But
shout out to Holohan, good dude. Shout out to Jeff.
Love you, Jeff. But like, yeah, like women's wrestling nowadays, you get what? 3-4 minutes on a 2-3 hour show?
Yeah.
They've been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
But,
until the attitude era when they're losing clothes and they're like, okay, you can stay out here for a little while.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Fucking
and then we get my favorite King's Court, I think, episode ever.
True, but before that, we get a sweet Sega ad for the WWF Raw game.
Oh yeah,
with Vince and Cornette playing as Yoko and Undertaker. So sick.
That was wild.
So sick.
I need to find a Sega and get that game.
I thought that too.
I think that was the one Sega WWF game that I had was Raw.
Yeah. We had childhood friends that had that. I had childhood friends that had that game. We played it a lot.
I had all the WCW ones though. After that, fucking like Revenge and World Tour and all that.
Yeah, on PS1.
Yeah, the greatest. And then Vince tells us that we will indeed have Diesel versus Razor tonight. And then Todd Pettengill has a video package for the Doink Jerry Lawler feud. Fucking
so
God. Cool. And then we're skipping that. IRS does the goddamn thing in the cemetery again. Fucking shut up, Mike.
Ugh. Yeah, that was awkward.
So bad.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop.
Yeah, it's awkward.
And then we get IRS versus Matt Hardy.
We didn't talk about the actual Queen's Court.
Oh, I skipped it.
Yeah, because this Queen's Court was fucking hilarious.
Hold on, wait. Oh yeah,
because Jerry comes out here talking with his royal family, and then fucking Doink, Dink, Pink, and Stink are like shooting them with fucking water guns. It's fucking great.
And then Doink, doesn't he have two, like one in each hand?
Yeah, he's double fisting water guns. When Jerry Lawler finally realizes that's them, because he starts blaming his own family. Like, why are you guys saying, like, fuck are you doing? And then they're like, no, it must be the roof.
Must be the roof.
No, fucking clowns are us. It's like, nope, we got the guns. Fucking great.
Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
And then we get IRS kicking Matt Hardy's fucking ass.
Oh, Matt Hardy. Oh.
And to
barely
think that he
18-year-old
would tag
Matt Hardy.
with Mike's son.
Yeah, the irony that Matt would end up
Right.
tagging with Ray.
Would be a tag champion with his oldest son.
It's so goddamn
That's
good.
Fucking
Wow.
crazy.
That's like storytelling.
No
Yeah.
shit, right?
And the funny thing is, Matt's underage at this point.
He's like 17 years old.
Yeah. So
Doing jobs for WWE. Oh, I'm 18, brother. Just helps that you're fucking like 6'3", and they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, fine.
yeah, but like you blink and you miss this match.
2 minutes and 52 seconds on the time on this one. Yeah, Matt Hardy eats the ride off, and then it's done.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
Survivor Series report where they just recap.
Okay.
Yeah, just do the same second verse, same as the first with all the other ones.
Well, they did more of an in-depth recap of Bret versus Backlund, and then Taker versus Yoko.
They did touch on those for sure.
Yeah. And then we get an actual main event.
Yeah, we get Diesel with his team versus Razor and his entire team. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought Razor was on the fucking Lex Luger team. But
no.
Yeah, Bad Mang, Kid Mang, Dog Mang, and Samoan Mangs against Truck
The bad
Mang.
guys.
Yeah, Truck Mang, Heartbreak Mang, Music Mang, Better Heart Mang, and Koki the Clown Mang.
Koki the Clown is crazy. You're an ass.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking salty right now. I'm sorry. Razor just like runs into the ring and just immediately just starts whipping ass, dude. like fuck you, dude.
I ain't gonna lie. I know they got a lot of heat at this time, but the Click puts on fucking great matches.
Dude, like, the thing is, are they dickheads?
Yes.
Yes. Can they deliver?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
We're assholes because we're this good. like,
even on all the Somas.
For real. Well, I mean, I don't think they've hit Somas yet.
No, that hits late 95, early 96.
When Diesel gets the belt, that's when they start fucking doing the shit, bro.
Yeah, that's coming up next year, like early next year.
Yeah. I think it's right around Mania, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, at a fucking house show at fucking Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
8-second match.
Yeah.
Diesel wins the belt in 8 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
That was kind of like how Brock got the belt from Kofi.
Yep.
Yep. But this is
the same thing.
But not on TV. Live event.
But not on TV and not as polarizing either.
Yeah.
But
this was
Scott and Kev just fucking putting on a main event.
Yeah.
Is what this was. Is putting on a main event.
Until motherfuckers interfere.
And then it just turns into a giant
hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Giant shit show.
This is what I miss about like go home shows before Survivor Series is the teams brawling. You don't see that often anymore the last few years.
No, not really. I mean, I guarantee you we'll probably see a lot of that for like this year's like War Games.
Yeah, because the Bloodline feud is so hot.
OG Bloodline and the New Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I think I remember seeing it was when they had NXT in 19.
Oh, yeah. Undisputed Era.
Still.
Yeah. When, like, the original like heel Undisputed Era, and then when they did the babyface Undisputed Era one.
Yeah.
Like I watched it not that long ago. Like their women's team was like the best.
Oh
team.
yeah, dude. Yeah, the women's matches were fucking
Wait.
hot, dude.
Because
They
I
were
mean, you
fucking
had
going.
Nani, you had Bianca, like you had Kansas LeRae
Oh my god, yeah,
before everybody moved up.
yeah. When prime era NXT.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that was a quick little November.
Yeah.
yeah.
We
I
got
think next
Survivor
will be
Series.
Survivor Series.
Yeah,
So we're gonna definitely live stream that.
yeah. We will figure out a time. Keep y'all posted.
Yeah. I can't wait to see this Bob Backlund match.
Some of these matches, you're just gonna be like, oh god, damn it. No,
Be like,
that,
yeah,
from what I
okay.
remember, the Bret Backlund match is good.
Yeah, no, the Bret Backlund match is good because fucking Backlund can wrestle. Motherfucker can still wrestle.
Yeah.
What was that show they just did? Will and Jaxpo?
What's up?
They covered 07 Slammiversary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and Backlund wrestled Alex Shelley.
yeah.
God, I can't believe
Bob Backlund wrestled Alex Shelley in 2007.
It's a good fucking match.
And it's really good.
Yeah. And
Backlund,
it's like,
for some reason, can still go.
yeah. In
And it's
2007.
prime Alex Shelley, too. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's fucking going crazy.
Yeah. But
yeah, so
All
good
right.
job, gang. We did it.
Yeah. And I want to clarify my about the commercial earlier. I watched a closed cat like a caption video, and it was not that word, it was hurt.
Oh.
It was
Okay.
not the other word.
Good. So we cleared it up.
I had to clear it up because I'm like, that did not sound right.
Perfect way to wrap the show up. Nice little bow on top there.
so happy.
Old lady was not talking about fellatio. Got it. Got it.
Oh, Justin's gonna hate us.
Fuck yeah. Jesus, that's funny.
You good, Bree?
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. That wraps up November. Well, most of November of 1994, Monday Night Raw. And this is Queen's Court. So from the Tribal Queen, from Mike Duplessis, from Husky Roads, thank you guys for watching.